Hi there, this is Lee Thurburn, and we are jointly live on Livestream Lee. I appreciate you joining today, and I hope that you are, you know what, I'm just late clicking on something, so I needed to actually just go to appyrocket.com. And I'm not sure. Yep, you're actually watching as I do this now. Um, I meant to have this pulled up before we got started, so I'm just a couple of seconds late getting started here. Thank you for joining me today. Um, I am going to continue telling you about the American Patriot Business List directory that I launched effective yesterday. And I have quite a few things I want to tell you, but first I want to share some information that I think is important. First of all, I'm a big fan of history, and I think most people that are aware of history know that history is an important thing for us to follow, and if we don't follow history, we make mistakes. Well, as a history buff, I really enjoy getting this one particular newsletter that I get on a regular basis from a guy named Dan Nelson. Dan is a genealogist, and Dan has a business called Dan Sester's Genealogy. What's really interesting about Dan is he actually is a master storyteller. Every 2 weeks, he sends out a newsletter that has a lot of really interesting historical facts, stuff that you would, without a doubt, not come across unless you were on his email subscription list. I'm going to just give a recommendation and say if you are a history buff, go to livestreamlee.com and click on the Dan Nelson link. Sign up for Dan's newsletter. You'll get it every couple of weeks on Saturday morning, and it is a fun read. And you're going to end up being the hit of your next dinner party because you'll have some trivial historical tips that you can share with people that will absolutely be fun. So go to livestreamlee.com, click on the Dan Nelson link, and then sign up for Dan's newsletter. Now, Dan actually also is one of our American Patriots, and he's got a business listing in the American Patriot Business List.com, apblist.com directory. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you how you would find Dan. So I'm going to click over here. Actually, I'm just going to take myself off the screen for just a second, and that way you can get a bigger picture. So if you type Nelson and then hit enter, oh, Dan's not listed in here. Well, let's hear it. Genealogy. Type genealogy. There he is, Dan Sester's Genealogy. Well, the reason Dan isn't listed with the name Nelson is because we don't have his name anywhere in the listing. So if I go to Dan Sester's Genealogy and I just click here, you can see some information about Dan, and you can read about Dan. You can come down and you can get his phone number here. If you wanted to call him, you could click on his email and send him a message. You could go to his website, or if you wanted to, you could shop. Now, Dan offers a number of interesting things online, prints and other things, as well as services that you can just purchase directly from Dan. And Apricot Rocket actually will, if you decide to buy something from Dan, Apricot Rocket will actually give you a reward in the form of Apricot Rocket tokens. And these tokens are, they're a loyalty program. You can actually redeem the tokens for cash once you've accumulated a certain number of them. They're redeemable for cash. And this is one way that we help promote the businesses that are in our directory. So go to apblist.com. So if I just type apblist.com and hit enter, it takes us to the directory, and then you can shop and look and see what kind of people we have, what kind of businesses we have in the directory. Now, before I go any further, I'm going to come back over and I want to share why I'm doing this with you. So Apricot Rocket is my business. I teach entrepreneurship and business strategy at UTA. I've started businesses that have been very successful. I am personally very committed to, in fact, I feel driven. My purpose in life is to help small businesses become more successful. And the technology of Apricot Rocket is one way to do that. We also have networking groups which help businesses build relationships and build connections and get referrals. And then we have the American Patriot Business List website, which is just launched this week. And I want to tell you why I do this. I have been very concerned for the last year and a half or 2 years about the direction our country has been going in terms of business productivity. Now, the COVID, the Chinese coronavirus has impacted our country and our economy, just like it has most countries' economies around the world. But we also have a lot of just strife going on in our nation. And I am personally dismayed by the lack of respect for American values and for our country that seems to be permeating so much of society and the media. So I want to help businesses that are owned and run by patriots be recognized and help them get more business. So I want to encourage you, if you want to do business with businesses that are willing to stand up for American values, I want to invite you to go to the APB list, AmericanPatriotBusinessList.com website, and shop with businesses and do business with businesses that are owned and run by patriots, unafraid to stand up for our American values. Now, I've devised a little platform statement on what American patriot business owners believe in. And first, it is that we believe America is an exceptional country, unlike any other on earth, because of our historic role as a refuge for the downtrodden and as the defender of freedom and liberty in the world. We also, I believe, are a people that are created equal and endowed by God with inalienable rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. I also believe that the Constitution and the Bill of Rights are in fact a sacred contract between our elected officials and as our leaders and the people, and that the ultimate power resides in the hands of the people. Further, as a patriot, we believe that capitalism is the best model for allocating resources. There is no better economic foundational model for operating, and things like socialism and communism are abhorrent. They are destructive. I believe capitalism, and patriots believe that capitalism is the best economic system going. We also believe that the best way to ensure the health and economic vitality of our nation is through low taxes and the minimum amount of regulation by government. Government should stay out of the way as much as possible and let the people do what they want to do. We also believe that America is an exceptional country. Oh, that's a repeat. Sorry. We also believe that the federal debt is out of control and that the federal government must learn to live within its means. We also believe and support our flag, our military, our law enforcement, our first responders, and the idea that America is a beacon of hope for the rest of the world. We also believe in God and the moral tenets of the Judeo-Christian faith as the foundation of the moral compass that we as a people have that underlies our laws and the actions of us as a free people. And finally, we believe in the right of free speech and the right to bear arms, and that these are fundamental to freedom and liberty. So, if by chance you believe these same things, then I invite you to go to AmericanPatriotBusinessList.com or APBList.com and sign up and join and use the directory as a way to find businesses that likewise support these values. Now, I'm going to show you basically a few things about how to manage it. But first, I want to just tell you there is a very nominal cost for the directory. And that cost is normally $120 a year, $10 a month. But during the month of September 2021, this is the month we launched, you can get an annual subscription for just $24. And I will allow you to purchase up to 3 years in advance if you want to be able to lock in this low price. I will be advertising the directory on Google and Facebook and LinkedIn quite heavily, and eventually we'll also be spending money on radio and even television ads to promote the directory. So your listing in the directory will help to promote your business and others as patriotically owned American businesses. So that's the reason for the fee, so that we can support the advertising that will drive the traffic and make it possible for people to know that when they're looking for patriotic businesses to do business with, that they can find them at the AmericanPatriotBusinessList.com. Okay, what do you get for that $24 a month? Well, you get quite a few things. You get a complete CRM, customer relationship management, a powerful CRM system with email marketing built in. You get marketing automation tools, lead generation, social community tools. You get an e-commerce platform. You basically can sell products and services on the directory. And of course, training and support. And I literally offer a guarantee. I literally guarantee that if at the end of 12 months you don't think that that was the best $24 you spent, just tell me and you get your money back. I don't think that that's going to happen, but if you do, it's guaranteed. We actually offer guarantees to businesses that list with our directory. And by that, I mean, if you are confident of your business and would like Apricot Rocket, the American Patriot Business List group, to guarantee your company, to stand behind your company, we actually have a program that you can participate and be guaranteed. If you're in an industry that has a particularly difficult time with trust factors related to your industry, you can think of, roofing and siding and plumbing. And now most plumbers and electricians, don't have the same issues, but still anybody that works on houses, especially people that do remodeling and things like that, they often suffer from the unscrupulous contractor sort of syndrome. So many people have done business with contractors that are unscrupulous. If you meet our qualifications, Apricot Rocket will actually stand behind and guarantee your business to your customers to help give you a competitive advantage in the marketplace. So if you're a contractor that would like a guarantee to be able to be more competitive, and if you want it to be an affordable yet solid guarantee of your work, go to the AmericanPatriotBusinessList.com, APBList.com, and sign up, and then give us a call, and we'll describe to you the details of how we can put this guarantee in place for your business. But for just $24 a month, not a month, for $24 for your first year, you can get the benefit of being listed as a patriotic business owner in the American Patriot Business List directory. So go to apblist.com. Now, I'm going to actually go ahead and share the screen. Let me go ahead and turn this off. I'm going to share the screen, and I want to show you what is included. So I'm just going to log in. So when you go to the apblist.com and you sign in to your account, once you have an account, I'm going to go ahead and sign in to one of my accounts. Now I am logged in to my account for Apricot Rocket. Now, when you log into your account, you can control where you land. I have it set up so that I land on what we call the control panel. But you'll see some icons up here at the top, and here is the directory listing icon. So if I click on that, that'll take me back to the directory listing. Now, when you're in the directory and on your listing and you're logged in, you'll see an edit link that you can click on. Click on the edit link, and that allows you to go into the edit screen where you can edit things like general information, a photo gallery for your company, and if you are one of our guaranteed vendors, you can edit the details of the guarantee that shows up for your business. Now, the information about your business that shows up in the directory is all very straightforward. You can just fill in the information and or upload graphics, things like your logo, your company name, choose the industry and the category for your industry that your business is in, put a description of your business, put in your working hours and your SEO title and description. And that is essential basic information. And then on the right-hand side, put in your company contact information, your physical address, your contact information, your mailing address, and then you update that information. When you want to load a gallery of photos, you put in, you click on the company gallery and you just, you go grab images that you want to upload and you upload them to the photo gallery. And then if you are participating in the guarantee program, you can add some customizable text for your company specific guarantee. Now, I'm going to click back on the directory and I'm going to show you how these things show up. So on the left-hand side here is the photo gallery. And if I scroll down just a little bit, you can see I can click through different photos that might be helpful to showcase what there is that Apricot Rocket does. You could do the same with your business. Over here on the right-hand side is a description of your business, your services. There's an address that shows up for where your business is located, your industry category, type, and so on shows up here. And then so does your address and contact information. If I click on the guarantee, the details of the guarantee show up. Now, this is basic boilerplate text, and so is the how it works. But in between, we have the vendor specific guarantee terms and conditions. So when you want to do business with a business that is guaranteed with Apricot Rocket, you can read the details of what that guarantee involves and be comfortable understanding and knowing that if this is a business that is guaranteed by Apricot Rocket will actually stand behind the business and make your customer more comfortable because of the guarantee that we provide backing up your guarantee. Now I'm going to go ahead and just close the guarantee and come back here. On the page, the profile page, which there are some tabs. So here I have a tab for profile, and here I have a tab for shop and for community and contact, and then for edit. We went into the edit area already. Now I'm going to show you the shop. So there's a variety of things that Apricot Rocket sells that you can purchase. This is just a pretty traditional shopping cart. If you want to buy something, you click on the graphic, you go to the page, you add the item to your cart, and then you go through a checkout process. That's on the shop tab. So It's really incredibly easy for you to sell things. If you sell things, products or services that you can sell online, your listing with the directory actually comes with the ability for you to sell those things in our marketplace. So the directory is in effect a marketplace that we're going to promote your business because you are a patriotic American business. We also have a community functionality. So if you go to the community tab, here you have two columns. On the left-hand side is a community feed, and on the right-hand side are testimonials. Well, the community feed, you can scroll down and you can see different information that has been posted. It's a lot like a feed on LinkedIn or Facebook. If you want to share any kind of information about your business or your perspective on life, I can assure you that you do not have to worry about a liberal bias causing your feed to be constrained or limited. If you're posting information that is conservative, that might be not allowed on Facebook or Twitter or some other websites, on the Apricot Rocket system, on the American Patriot Business List system, your voice will not be censored. Of course, you can also post testimonials about the businesses as well. And as the business owner, you can control whether the testimonials are visible or not. So if somebody posts something that's offensive, you will be able to basically filter to make sure that offensive language isn't on your profile page. So I just wanted to give you sort of a quick tour. Now, if you go back and you click on go back to search, you're going to see that we have a very attractive way of displaying your information. And what happens is businesses that are guaranteed float to the top of the results list. And so one of the ways you can get increased visibility is to become a guaranteed vendor. This is a pretty straightforward process, and I can assure you that we are working hard to promote the business directory, the American Patriot Business List directory, and we want to promote your business. If you sign up this month, I will also throw in an interview, and we'll put the video on your feed so that people can see your interview. And I'll also promote your business to the thousands of people that I have on the Livestream distribution list and on my LinkedIn list. All right. Please go to the apblist.com, the American Patriot Business List.com, and list your business and shop with some of the businesses that are there. And if you have questions, give me a call. My phone number is on the website, and I would be glad to answer any calls or any questions that you have, as well as be able to help you get set up. My goal, my purpose, my passion is to help your business grow faster, and I want to promote your business. So please go to apblist.com and get signed up. Thank you for watching, and I will be back again tomorrow at the same time to share some additional information. In the meantime, have a blessed day, and God bless America. Thank you for watching.